This is my hit or miss. These are the stocks that either hit or missed earnings throughout the week. Nordstrom shares drive on earnings miss. Eric Nordstrom to become the sole CEO. So, earnings came out on Nordstrom, they missed. Let's go to Target. Target reports mixed fourth quarter results, touts same-day e-commerce growth. In fiscal 2020, Target has said earnings per share will range between $6.7 and $7, compared with the analyst estimates of 6.87. So it looks like going into the fiscal year 2020, they may be right in the range of what the analyst thinks. Kohl stocks gains on earnings and sales beat estimates, and the retailer sees acceleration of traffic. So notice that all three of these right now are all retail stocks. And Visa flags hit to second quarter revenue due to coronavirus outbreak. Visa and MasterCard are two of really good stocks in the market, but now even Visa is being affected by the coronavirus. So these are my hit and miss stocks. Let's go take a look at them. There's Visa, Target, with Kohl's, and Nordstrom. Let's analyze them real quick. Visa, a little bit over its value. Target, under its value. Kohl's, fairly valued, pretty much right close to its value. And Nordstrom's also very close to its value as well. Upside potential. Visa's got really good upside potential. That is a stock that I would like to hold. How about Target? Target's got good upside potential as well, with a value of 1.4 on relative value. Kohl's upside potential is just there. It's at 1.02, so it's still favorable. Whereas Nordstrom, on the other hand, the upside potential is not there. Safety. Visa's a good safe stock. Target's a safe stock. Kohl's and Nordstrom's, on the other hand, by way of relative safety, are not nearly as safe as Target and Visa. Which ones are going up? Visa is being affected, even though fundamentally it's good, it's going down in price. Target, fundamentally it's good, it's going down in price. Kohl's going down in price, Nordstrom going down in price. So notice that all of my retail stocks that either hit or missed earnings are all going down in price, and that's the importance of looking at RT. Let's go look at the earnings growth rate. Visa growing their earnings at a clip of 18% a year. Target growing their earnings at a clip of 15% a year. Notice that Kohl's negative earnings growth and Nordstrom negative earnings growth. So by way of which stocks in the retail market that hit or missed earnings, I'd pay more attention to Visa and Target. Let's go look at their graphs. Right click, view the stock graph. Let's go take a look. Visa, beautiful looking equity curve. Coronavirus hit, boom. Visa got smacked like a redheaded stepchild. My wife's a redhead. Don't tell her I said that. Love the earnings per share on Visa, though. Good long-term play. Just feeling the effects of the market and the coronavirus. Let's go look at Target. Again, Visa and Target were the two best plays, but look at that, coronavirus. Now, even though these both missed earnings, what is popping up over here? Both of these missed earnings, right now, just keep your eyes on them. What was it? Kohl's did hit. Man, even though Kohl's did hit, look at the price action on Kohl's. Overall, as a retail stock, probably not one that I want right now. And it did hit earnings. If I go put on earnings, this was an earnings play. It hit earnings, but even with the hit, bam. Why? A lot of people are not going to retail stores right now. They're scared to go out in public, right? They don't want no coronavirus, so a lot of people are staying home. Interesting, right? And the last one, Nordstrom, sort of like Kohl's, the stock's price is just falling off the face of the earth. So these are my hit and miss stocks, and either by way of earnings, hit or miss. None of them look really good at this particular point in time. I'm all about telling you what's happening in the market and keeping you on top of what's going on. Any questions, Joey?
How can we see the best optionable stocks?
The best optionable stocks, any stock that I have in my watch list right now, look at the exchange column, and the ones that have a little X in front of them are optionable. Notice that the majority of the stocks, just about every stock in here with the exception of the composite, every stock in my watch list today are optionable. Now, in order to find the best optionable stock, I have a tool designed for that called the Options Pro, which we never talk about in here, but that's the tool that I would use for that. not in the software itself. The VectorVest software is ideally suited for stocks and ETFs, not nearly as much for options, but we do have tools for options, just not in the software on its own. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.